Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Goldfish.
Boys.
My name is Seth.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Elijah.
And today we are talking about Deadly Assassins. This is Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair.
Kill Bill.
Once in a lifetime opportunity.
I did not know what I was getting myself into when I sat down.
4 hours. That's what you were getting yourself
440.
into. Yeah, 440. Basically 5 hours, including the freaking 45 minutes of trailers at the beginning, which drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I was there for a little less than you guys. And speaking of which, Seth, did anything happen after I left? Because Elijah said, "Oh yeah, there was."
Sam didn't believe me.
No.
Which is fair.
Nothing happened. What happened was the credits rolled and no animated short film was really revealed at the very end.
Themed on what game?
There was no short film based on Fortnite at the end of the roll credits.
This is a bit, right?
This is not a bit. So
Unfortunately, it isn't.
I told Sam after ice skating. He said, "Hey, so did I miss anything?" I was like, "Yeah, you missed a Fortnite themed lost chapter that Tarantino made." And
I like
Sam
how we're starting off
not
with this.
believe me.
You know how crazy that sounds? Because we went to Regal Alamo Quarry to watch this movie, and to hear that Quentin Tarantino collabed with Fortnite, Kill Bill.
You could feel the pain in the theater.
You could.
Well, I mean, granted, it was just us left in there.
You could hear the pain
Yeah.
by all the groans.
Yeah, it was horrific. So, I mean, what happened was, you left, right?
Yeah.
Credits were still rolling. We were just talking about the movie. And then this title card shows at the very end of the credits, the lost chapter. And I'm like, yo, and I'm flipping out. I'm like, I can't believe that we're about to get the last, or like another.
Yeah,
piece
like
of content.
unseen
Yeah.
footage, something
Yeah,
like that.
I
Yeah.
was thrilled. Then I see, okay, it's animated. I'm like, okay, it's interesting. And it looks odd. Like the animation looks nothing like any of the animation in the film, or looks anything that Quentin Tarantino would do. And then I see some things in the background that look familiar. And I'm like, where did I see that from?
See a battle bus.
There was a sign at the back of the screen that said Battlewood, referring to Hollywood. And I said, this doesn't look like it's going in a direction that I like. And you're right, there was a battle bus. And not only that, but there were Fortnite skins in the animation. And the whole animation, I realized, was set in Fortnite, and the animation style was Fortnite. Yeah. I think it's really funny that we're opening this pod with that lost chapter.
I think we have to do it.
I think
It was a feature. We have to get it out the way.
I also had to confirm because I still I was like Elijah, you're messing with me. Like for that whole night, I was like, I don't believe you. I'm not.
It needs to be addressed.
I was like, I could just ask Seth and he'll tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Crazy.
whole chapter made me think of our good friend of the pod, Cristiano, and
He'd probably love that.
He'd probably be jumping out of his seat.
He would just love this.
He would have bought the
Shout
skins.
out Listiano Gaming.
It was ridiculous. It was called
Mystery Maniac.
It was called Yuki's Revenge, and I believe it was the sister of the girl with the nunchuck, spiky ball things.
Yeah, the whatever it is.
I forgot what her name was. I think
Go-Go.
Go-Go. Yeah.
Banjo.
So it was supposed to be Go-Go's sister, who comes after the bride, Beatrix Kiddo, and tries to kill her. And it's just like a 15-minute Fortnite commercial.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's basically what happened, because they're just fighting in Fortnite.
It was crazy.
So
dude.
there was this new character that wasn't even in the original film.
No.
They just brought in to go against the main.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Quentin Tarantino, he not only greenlighted this, he voiced Bill in the short.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That was him. That was his voice.
Really?
So he's just doing this for money, right?
Yeah. It's like watching him piss on his own piece of work. Like he spent hours painting this thing and then he pissed on it. Is exactly what happened.
Very strange choice. Should we like dig into that or wait?
I don't know. Quentin Tarantino.
I'm honestly cool with just going
right into it?
because
Okay.
we have nearly 5 hours of movie to talk about.
Yeah.
He's
So
also been saying some weird
why?
things.
Why what?
Why did he do this?
Money, and also he's been saying some weird things about people. Like I don't think he cares anymore.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he cares what people think of him anymore. He was
Well, he did say some stuff about Paul Dano.
There you go. Yeah.
Who's that?
You haven't heard about this?
No.
Whoa, this is a huge
Elaborate.
thing online. Wow.
I'm glad me and you know about this because we're chronically.
Tell me.
Yeah, I'm chronically online. Actually, not really, but yeah. Quentin Tarantino recently made some public comments about actor Paul Dano.
Okay.
And to quote him, and I apologize, I will curse.
Oh.
I think the quote was, Paul Dano is the weakest fucking actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spoilers!
His acting skills.
Sorry
and
for
his looks.
cussing.
And then people were like criticizing Tarantino, saying you would never say this about like A-list actors, and he's only doing it because Paul Dano's like lower on the ranking.
And who is Paul Dano?
Paul Dano is one of the greatest actors to grace the screen.
For real?
In many people's eyes.
Really?
Like, not all time necessarily.
Okay.
Like, I don't think people are saying that he is the greatest to ever do it.
Okay.
But he is a very highly respected actor. Like, the movie that Quentin Tarantino was specifically talking about was PTA's There'll Be Blood.
Okay.
And he said that movie, I'm paraphrasing, would be a masterpiece or would be perfect if it weren't for Paul Dano. Which Paul Dano is very well known for his incredible supporting actor entries. And he is the supporting actor in that film. And it's incredible. I can't wait to show it to you guys.
Yeah, it's good.
We'll hit it
for that.
when we get back to the list of shame. But yeah, it was very timely to watch this right after that, because right now Quentin Tarantino's under fire online.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
So I
That's
just
why I was
don't
making
think
Paul
he
Dano
cares.
jokes at the screening.
You were?
Yeah, I was making a joke like it's the lost chapter by
Okay.
Quentin Tarantino, and I was like, oh, is Paul Dano in this?
I don't know. It's just like conflicting. Like,
Right, because you know him for all this.
yeah,
like,
I know you're saying it's because of money, but like, I don't know. Does Tarantino really care that much about money that he's willing to do this?
he's old.
It seems weird.
His social security check ran out. Yeah,
Probably. Wow.
I think it was just a buttload of money because Fortnite they've gotten everything.
They got Tyler the Creator recently. I don't know if you guys saw that. Yeah,
Oh really?
yeah. I was sad. I opened my Instagram. I saw Fortnite and Tyler the Creator collab.
Gosh,
I heard that
dang.
Goldfish Boys is having the next collaboration.
Oh.
I'm biting on that
Wouldn't mind
immediately.
one, yeah, but like with Kill Bill, is that the only thing that new about this movie that he created? Like why like
Like, has he ever gone back to his any other films and done something like
Yeah.
this? Are you asking?
yeah, yes.
Not a Fortnite collaboration, but he's
Okay.
he's done it. The recent one that I could think of is The Hateful Eight, his film that came out in the early 2010s, or I don't. It came out in the 2010s. It wasn't early. I think it was 2016. It was re-released as a miniseries on Netflix, which is an interesting choice. Yeah, it's like The Hateful Eight was then re-released on Netflix as like a 4-volume series.
Really?
That makes more sense though than a Fortnite collaboration. Though.
Yeah, that's why I said like that's literally like the next tier down.
But it's equally weird though.
Yeah,
to
'cause-
chop up your movie and
Speaking of weird and Tarantino, that man loves feet.
And now we're talking about the whole bloody affair. Elaborate on that, Sam.
So this was a great movie. One thing that took me out of it though, because I've already had seen a bit of this, is a scene that emphasizes a lot on the bride's feet, and it's like it makes sense in the movie, right? Like
Yeah.
she lost ability to move her legs, right? So in this movie, they come after this woman who we don't know her name. They just know her as the bride, right? And she's in the hospital for 4 years, and throughout that time, she loses ability to use her legs. There's a whole, say, 5 to 10 minutes, right, of the whole scene, kind of just focusing, going back between her and her feet, saying, to move her toes.
Honestly, if the lost chapter was just Beatrix Kiddo's feet, that
I think I would
literally would've been
have
better than
enjoyed
the
that
4-minute
way
commercial.
more than
I would love that
I would have
chapter.
said, great, Quentin Tarantino is just like showing how much of a freak he is. Like, that's fine compared to what I just heard.
So I'm glad that you realized Quentin Tarantino's foot fetish today.
Oh yeah, I first
Or
noticed
on
it
that
in
screening.
what was it?
Bastards.
Bastards. There you go. Right when he had that whole scene.
Me and Tarantino share some. We share a lot of tastes. Fortnite, feet, and good films.
Dude, you have some like stinky feet like attraction, dude. Because he's dude.
Wow, dude, you're gonna catch some flack for that. I'm telling you right now. She's
not gonna watch
like
this?
that one. Yeah, she's not gonna watch it. She's
Why
not
are
gonna
we
watch
doing
it.
an Eve's feet segment on the podcast?
Well, same night that I was
Yeah.
talking to Elijah about the lost chapter, right?
Yeah.
We happened to be ice skating, right?
Yeah.
And
Just me, Sam, and Eve.
yeah, just us three. And I happened to smell a pair of shoes. And I was like, "Whoa, Elijah, your shoes smell bad, bro."
Yeah, real bad.
And he was like, "Wait, these aren't mine. They're Eve's."
Eve's.
And I'm like,
Ooh, Pewee.
I went, "Oh," yeah. And I just turned around to Eve and said the same thing.
Dude, that locker, whenever we opened it up after ice skating, the whole thing just smelled like a bomb in there, dude. I thought it was about to blow. I was like, where are you, AJ? Dude, that thing was it smelled horrible in there.
Well, let's roll it back from before the ice skating.
Yeah.
Did y'all have any relationship to the idea of Kill Bill before watching this? Because this is both of y'all's first time seeing any Kill Bill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I'm
only
so jealous of you guys. Wow.
This was a first experience, extended cut, both movies at the same time.
And Fortnite too.
And Fortnite. I'm glad. I'm glad I left early. This was not,
Yeah, honestly, you should be.
So my only connection coming in from Kill Bill is that I've heard of it because Seth at one point had it on his top 4, so I had always seen it.
Specifically, Volume 1.
Volume 1, yeah. So I had always seen it on that list. I knew nothing about it other than that it was Tarantino, and Seth at one point loved it, which still does. But it was one time on your top 4 of Volume 1. That was my only connection to it.
I didn't know it was on your top 4. All I knew was a like iconic movie. That's about it.
This is crazy, Sam. I've explained it to Elijah like multiple times, but like not to overextend like my adoration for this film, but do you know how crazy it is that you saw this in theaters?
Yeah, like compared to seeing it at home on my like shitty,
No. I mean, like, this movie has never been released in theaters.
What?
Yeah, like this. So you know how it was released?
Oh, this cut.
Like, you know how it was released as Volume 1 and 2?
Yes.
Right? So 2004 and 5, I believe. Right? Around there. If you look on Letterboxd, The Whole Bloody Affair, which is this combined cut, is listed as 2006 for the release year. And that's because it only premiered at Cannes once and then was never ever in the public space again. It was only at like exclusive screenings at Tarantino's theater in LA.
That's crazy. Okay.
So this is the first time The Whole Bloody Affair is accessible to the public on a wide scale. And with that being said, like I remember when I watched Volume 1, Volume 2 during COVID and heard about The Whole Bloody Affair, I didn't think I was ever going to be able to see this given that exclusivity. It had already been like so much time since, I mean, it was like 16 years.
Yeah, 10 plus years. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I guess The Whole Bloody Affair is just a thing on the internet. And you could say, well, Seth, you saw Volume 1 and 2. This is basically the 2 smashed. Why not just count it as like the whole thing? Well, it's because there are not only changes from the individual volumes, but also new footage. Because I told y'all that the biggest shift was that the anime sequence is hugely extended in that new version.
And they had a storyline with that whole, what was his name?
Pretty Ricky.
Yeah.
We were just really sick stuff. So I'm really jealous of y'all that y'all got this, not only see this, but see Kill Bill for the first time.
Yeah. In theaters and like the combined part, because as you guys know, I love like these big grand epics. Like if there's a movie that I can watch in theater for like 5 hours, I'm there. Like I love these big long ones, like how I liked Once Upon a Time in America.
Yeah, that was a fun movie.
Right? I love this. So the fact that I was able to watch these smashed together, very cool. Very cool.
Let's recap y'all's relationship with Tarantino. Sam, what is yours? How many have you seen?
That's really hard to say right now.
Bastards. Unchained.
Yep.
Haven't seen Pulp.
Nope.
Haven't seen Reservoir.
No.
So 2. Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, and Bastards.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No.
Okay, I'm going to assume that that's where you're at with 2. Okay.
All right.
Elijah?
This was my 4th Tarantino.
Recap?
Pulp, Reservoir Dogs, and Bastards.
How do y'all feel about Tarantino after seeing this?
I love him.
He's getting better. Yeah. I'm better.
Tarantino has always been on my list of long list of directors that I wanted to explore their whole discography, up there with like Kubrick and Scorsese and all them. This definitely puts him like way up towards the list, which I know I'm going to see all his films at some point, considering there's only 9 or 9. But this definitely boosts him up that list, because this is my favorite Tarantino out of the 4 that I've seen by far.
So this is number 1 for you right now. Can you rank them real quick?
Yeah. Kill Bill 1, Bastards 2, Reservoir Dogs 3, Pulp 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then for my 2, Kill Bill, then Bastards.
That's awesome, guys.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Yeah, Tarantino, obviously, one of my favorite directors as well. I've seen his whole filmography, most of them multiple times. The Whole Bloody Affair, man. I can't believe that it exists. And it's so indulgent and so long and so committed in all the Tarantinoist ways possible. It is really just him, unhinged, untouched, like pure substantive Tarantino. I'm really excited to talk about it. Do y'all want to talk about it? In what direction? Do we want to go like first half, second half?
Want to go in chapters?
I like first half, second half, because this movie is so long.
Yeah.
So many at the end, I think there's like 10 chapters or somewhere.
I don't remember.
So I think first half and second half would be a good idea.
I enjoyed the first half more than the second half. They were both great. Like they're very hard to compare, but the first half, mainly because the like presence of Bill in that first half, just like not seeing him, was so like cool. I don't know. It was awesome seeing that.
So it's really ironic that we watched the whole Bloody Affair in its entirety, and we get on a pod to split them up as volume 1 and 2. But it will make it easier for us to talk about it, and then we'll talk about the whole thing in the end.
Yeah.
So let's just jump right into volume 1.
Yeah.
General thoughts.
I freaking love this. This was.
I guess general thoughts of the whole movie, and then we'll go into it. Yeah.
This whole movie. This made me feel like a way I haven't felt about a movie in a long time. I will say I felt something similar on One Battle After Another, the new PTA. But the first half specifically, I've never seen something like this. This is like the first of its kind in my eyes of this sort of action, well-edited, random ideas, funny sounds, and funny, quirky things about the movies, about the movie. And also, I haven't seen very much of like the whole, I don't know what you would call it, Asian fighting. Like, what do you call that? Like,
martial arts.
Yeah.
Asian
martial
fighting.
Arts. But because it's like very like
Tiger
Asian
Fist, style, and then, Eagle Claw.
Like, I've seen a ton of like action films and like fighting films, but the martial arts stuff I have not seen as much of. So I really like that about it. That's kind of uncharted territory for me. But there's probably not. I think that the first volume in my eyes is perfect. Like I've never seen something like
it was awesome.
It's incredible.
Well, the irony is that you said that you specifically never want to watch volume 1 and volume 2 separately, right?
Yeah, I never want to because I think that I would give like volume 1 perfect, and then I would give volume 2 like a considerable amount less.
Like exactly what I did.
yeah, exactly what you did. Yeah.
Sam, general thoughts on the movie?
General thoughts? Yeah, I love the whole thing. I would say, part 1, I guess, is my more preferred. But like, if I finish part 1, like let's say we did watch it in like separate parts and we watched it like a week apart, I would be like a little upset at the way like part 1 ended, right? Because I'm glad that we just got to keep going.
Okay.
So,
are you saying in the cut that it was as is? Like how it was cut as is in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's funny because in volume 1 and volume 2 as they are, the ending is different and the transition's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Huh. In volume 1 and volume 2, not the whole Bloody Affair, volume 1 ends on a cliffhanger and volume 2 has a recap at the beginning. It's very different. Yeah. It's just very interesting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad to hear that you loved it.
Yeah.
How about you, Seth?
Dude, this was a once in a lifetime experience. I said it before, I'll say it again. I freaking love this. This is one of my favorite films of all time. I think it will age as one of my favorite theater experiences ever. Mm-hmm. Like, I felt happy for my 16-year-old self. Like, Kill Bill Volume 1 is so important to me in the sense that it was one of the key films in my early like exploration with cinema. Yeah. It was one of the first films where I was like, Quentin Tarantino, famous. This is action. I love action. And then I remember I watched it and it was the most insane thing. Like going from only watching MC movies to watching Kill Bill. That was like juicing that in your veins is dangerous. That's a dangerous amount of quality to
a
juice.
Man can do some things.
It's like supposed to be gradual, but Seth just got the full dose.
Jumped right in. Yeah, I got the full dose, unprepared. I've always called this possibly the most stylish film ever created. I think it is the most untamed, most unhinged, most like pure example of style in cinema, where a director has a pure vision that is untainted and that is cranked to the max. From beginning to end, you could feel Tarantino's name all over it in every choice.
Totally.
Like there is not a single element of this film that holds itself back. There's not a single thing that is subtle or that is trying to be quiet. The thing is loud in every possible way. Beatrix Kiddo, every outfit that she wears is loud. Yeah. Every line of dialogue is loud. Every action scene, loud, fully committed. You're either going to hate it or you're going to love it. But frankly, if you have eyes and ears, you're going to love it.
Yeah.
That's my relationship with Kill Bill. Specifically Volume 1, I remember watching the Crazy 88 scene for the first time. And we'll get to it. But my God, it was like seeing an angel fly down from the heavens. It was really incredible stuff. So with the whole Bloody Affair, I definitely felt the length. I think if I was being stricter and more conservative, I would hand it a 9. But I think just the experience of seeing the whole thing and the exclusivity of it all makes it a really special experience. Yeah,
going off you, like specifically the theater experience with you guys, and we saw it with us three, and then Richard, friend of the pod, shout out. Seeing the whole thing, seeing it with you guys, it was just made this experience so good. I would rank my theater experiences as the Sphere 1, 2 with seeing Oppenheimer in 70 millimeter IMAX, and then this is 3 because this is just insane, super cool.
While we're on that topic, Sam, do you have any iconic theater experiences, or where does this rank up there for you?
I guess Oppenheimer would be one, but otherwise than that, no, not really. Yeah, I watched Oppenheimer with you guys, but I didn't go to the Barbie showing. I remember that.
Yeah, did
Sam, you walked in halfway through Oppenheimer.
did all three of us see Oppenheimer in 70 IMAX?
He saw it with me, but not with you.
Okay,
you were not there.
But you went to 70 millimeter IMAX or no?
I saw it in both IMAX and 70 millimeter IMAX.
I watched it with you.
You saw it with me in IMAX.
I saw it with
because I distinctly remember you walking in like an hour into the movie.
It was not an hour. It was like 15 minutes.
Oh,
I remember it differently, Sam. I remember distinctly when we got ice cream afterwards. We're like, Sam, why did you show up a whole hour late?
Did we get ice cream?
Yes.
Are you sure you're talking about me?
Yes.
Okay.
It was at Palladium.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
because the 70 millimeter IMAX was insane.
Dude.
What year
did you see in 70 millimeter?
Yeah.
Oh,
What year did this come out?
23.
Yeah.
All right.
I saw it with Emily and Alexis and Richard, I think.
That's crazy.
It was.
Oh, we weren't even
no,
like,
not Richard, not Richard.
That was like
Luke or somebody.
That was when I was like Ghost. Like we weren't talking during that time.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought it was at the beginning of that, or the beginning of us talking, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
No,
God,
the
that was
beginning of us
incredible.
talking was Stop Making Sense, which was like
20
the year after, I think. Or
24?
Oh, no. It was that later in that year.
Gotcha. Yeah, because Oppenheimer was summer of 23,
Yeah.
and Stop Making Sense was probably a
was in
little
the
bit
fall.
after that, right?
Yeah.
Man, that was incredible. You saw it with Sean, right? In the
70 millimeter? Yeah,
millimeter
dude.
IMAX.
That, oh my gosh. I remember when I walked in, I couldn't stop laughing at
Yeah.
how big the theater was.
Oh, for sure.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, I remember I sat down and I
Yeah.
like, literally, if I just face straight,
Yeah.
right? I just face straight, opened my eyes, all I saw was the
Yeah.
screen. Like, not even
Like the
jokes, it was
screen is
huge.
bigger than your perception.
Yeah.
Like there's nowhere that you can look that you don't see the screen.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Like you
I was
almost
like,
have to be.
Yeah, like look here, you still see the screen.
yeah. I was like, we're going to sit here in front of this for 3 hours? And the speakers, oh my God, I was floating.
I didn't know they made theaters of that big until I saw the Sphere.
It was unironically, it felt like at least 3 stories tall.
crazy.
If not taller.
Yeah. Now imagine seeing Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair on that thing. Oh my God.
5 hours in there.
Oh yeah.
I would have been hospitalized by the end of that.
The headaches would go crazy.
I think it's even funnier imagining someone sitting in the front row for one of those.
Yeah. Oh God.
If I had to rank my favorite theater experiences, I'd have to go 1, Avengers Infinity War, opening night, 2018, with my family. That, when it cut to black after Thanos smiled on the horizon, I knew I loved movies.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's
Great
really
pull.
ironic that that's my entryway into cinema is Avengers Infinity War. But that's the movie that got me to fall in love with movies. I'm really thankful for an event like that where people talk about like watching Star Wars when they were a kid. And they're like, yeah, when I saw that movie, that changed my life. And I can't wait to tell my children that when I saw Avengers Infinity War, it literally changed my life. We would not be here without Avengers Infinity War. That's when I knew that I love movies. Then after Oppenheimer 70 mil, I gotta go Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got Infinity War and then Oppenheimer and then Kill Bill?
Yeah. I also, funny to you guys, I think I have Avatar: The Way of Water up there as well.
For the experience.
Because I remember it was like my favorite movie as a kid.
Yeah.
And seeing, I think I've told you all this story before. I remember I used to be one of those kids that would buy like the almanac every year.
By the what?
The almanac. Yeah.
No, really?
And I would always see that Avatar 2 was like an expected movie to come, like movies coming out next year.
Yeah.
It's like Avatar 2 and it like never came.
It never came.
Never came.
Yeah.
And I remember I just like kind of grew out of it and I was like, I guess that was just the thing that was supposed to happen. And the fact that I actually got to see it was like kind of similar to this, where I didn't think I'd ever be able to see it.
Sure.
And it happened. So The Whole Bloody Affair, let's dive into volume 1.
Yeah.
All right, let's just go into favorite scene and then we could dig in from there.
I mean, it's hard to go anything other than the crazy 88 scene. I think whoa, do you not?
Uh-oh.
Wow,
Whoa, Sam made a face.
Looked at me like I was crazy.
I don't know. I love that scene.
Oh,
but
Sam, don't you pull
I
it?
have another favorite scene. I mean,
Oh,
but you go.
okay. Yeah. So I
right, go
mean,
ahead, Elijah.
it's hard to say anything other than that scene. You just have like 30 minutes of like the most impressive action stuff that I've ever seen, and the most like stylistically shot and stylistically like acted parts about it. I think you have to buy into it. That this whole movie, you have to buy into it because there's obviously like no realistic way that she would come out of that. But the filming looks so good that it's not hard to buy into because you're like, dang, she looks good.
That makes me really happy.
Major
Now I'm really sending this to Eve.
Oh no.
Sam, you had a zag there.
I did have a zag.
A classic Goldfish Boy zag.
So the great scene, iconic.
Yeah.
You can't forget it.
Mm-hmm.
One that that is my favorite part of this movie though is really the last fight.
Sure.
Fight /
With Oren.
talk with Bill.
No, I'm talking about the
in
first
volume
half.
1.
Oh, we're talking about the first half.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot we're going that. Okay, then I agree with you.
That is such a classic sample. Is Sam being completely lost in the middle of the podcast? And then throwing in a zinger. The pat on the
Crazy
shoulder
boy.
made it even better.
All right, buddy, you got me.
You got me. Oh man, that's so fun. Yeah, the crazy 88 sequence.
Yeah.
I feel cool with that. Let's just hone in on that for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
How's that split up? We started off because she sent like waves.
Oh yeah.
Fighter. Yeah.
Great, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
First up, you got
Her initial henchman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The army of like 7 guys, 5
Yeah,
guys.
And the way I love the way they shoot them running down the stairs. I thought that was hilarious, but also really cool.
Sure.
And then after that, it was like the wave of people, right? Like a bunch of goons.
Was it not Go-Go and
I thought it was.
I think it was that.
I thought it was initial henchman, wave of goons, then Go-Go.
No. It was the opposite way because I remember she went through the henchmen, then Go-Go, then it was just her and the lady standing there, and she said, "Is it going to be that easy, or did you really think it's going to be that easy?"
No.
And then
all of
a
them
giant
come in there.
came in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was incredible.
I love the way, and we already kind of skipped past some stuff here because yes, we're talking about the crazy 88 sequence, but before that happens and she arrives there at the place, right? The camera work is really stellar. Where it's just, I don't know if y'all noticed, but it's just a oneer on a crane navigating the whole like mansion,
just setting
or whatever.
the picture. Yeah,
and it's like laying it all out so you know where you are at all times. And I love the scene where Go-Go walks out and she's on the ceiling, like looking down. Really sick stuff there.
Yeah.
Like all that whole sequence with the crane climbing up and down and the music and just like the pace that you feel and the really extended tension that Tarantino is holding on to.
Yeah.
I just love that stuff.
I just think the concept of them being up in the room while that this whole like thing is going on and the power that they command is so like intimidating, and it really sets the tone of what's about to happen.
And let's not forget one of the most iconic needle drops and iconic shots in film history really is when Oren Ishii and her henchmen are walking down the hallway and it's playing that music as the camera's pulling back. That's one of the most classic shots of like the walkout. So many things have
Been
copied
inspired,
that.
yeah.
The da 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 chicka, chicka, da, and then the people are walking through the hallway. That's so many movies and TV shows have ripped that thing straight off. So that before we even get to the crazy 88 sequence, just that whole sequence on that location is incredible. Like before we even get to the
There's so many parts in this movie like that though that like inspired so many things from other movies.
Yeah.
It's just that iconic.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
I don't know how what's her name?
Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman. Bro, like the action she did in this, I bet that took so much training. She just looks incredible doing all of this stuff. Like no, even though she kills like 100 guys, or I mean 88, right? Like the way that she does it is never boring. It's a different way each time, and it's so fascinating.
What was y'all's favorite parts within the Crazy 88 sequence? Because what's funny is that I feel like we could talk about the sequence for an hour, and we're just gonna have to pick and choose here.
Absolutely. I will say that, I mean, this is not technically part of the 88 per se, but it's right after when she kills the girl in the white dress.
Or an
right?
issue,
Yeah. Like, I do love the way that they framed that last kill. Is like, it's just that them outside in the snow, right? I think it was the snow. And it looks like she gets, Uma Thurman gets
Slash her back.
across the back, right? And then she finally hits her. I thought that was it was quicker than I expected. Like, it wasn't some big showdown. It was pretty quick. It was just a few like sword hits, and then it was done.
Well, it's very classic in like the Western like duel style where they're both holding their swords, but they're both waiting for each other to like sling the gun forward.
Yeah,
is how it felt because they have that like Western standoff where instead of the tumbleweed rolling, it's that water thing that
was cool,
bobbing up and down, and just the silence building the tension after all that stimulation. That scene is incredible. I think not even like that big of a segment of the fight, but one frame and one move that I love in the choreography is when she's in the middle of like that square glass pane, and she does this really cool move where she whips her sword back and slashes 3 people at once. I've always thought that move was one of the sickest things I've seen in action cinema.
I liked walking the tightrope across the top wood beam of the room
against like that main guy
henchman. Yeah, like just walking there facing each other. That was so good. That was gas.
The go-go stuff, I thought she was really intimidating and really cool. That character design, really memorable stuff.
Yeah, fascinating.
Let's talk about the silhouette work.
Yeah. Them in that ring.
Blue light.
Yeah.
Also, the scene is surprisingly funny. Like, there's a lot of humor in a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like, the tone is bobbing up and down, which is really nice.
A little comedic relief every now and then.
Yeah.
So.
When the owners of the club could come back and they're like freaking out about what happened. I love when Thurman says, all right, you guys can go, but if you leave, or like if you're missing an arm or leg, leave it here. And then I love it when the girl who was the best friend of the leader is like, she tries to go and she's like, nah, stay here.
Except for you.
That's such a classic trope.
Love that.
Like, Tarantino loves that of like, I'm keeping you. I mean, he did that in Bastards also. Of like, I'm keeping you alive so that I can tell this message to who I'm going up against.
Can we back up? Oh yeah,
that one kid who like was really scared that fight, and she was like, "Go home."
That was funny.
Yeah,
that's funny. Can we back up to the very beginning of the movie?
Let's do it.
I really loved the opening scene.
The opening scene.
Yeah, just the instant like when they stop for when the kid comes in from school. I feel like I loved that.
That scene is so brilliantly directed. Like the tension and the storytelling in just. Really think about the scene. It's just 2 people interacting in a house. I forget the fighting. It's 2 people interacting in a house, and then another character interrupts it, and it just feels so grand.
Yeah,
so many layers to that scene. Like, I love the framing of them fighting, and the bus pulls in. Yeah, and like just that like layering in the direction is really fun.
And
stuff.
they look at each other for a few seconds. I feel like the whole opening scenes messes with your perception about what this film is going to be, because you have them going at it insanely hard, right? And then you have the mutual understanding of like, okay, this is a child, so we're going to stop. And then I was just not expecting the gun from the serial, like not at all, because at that time,
put your guard down.
Yeah, the tone shifts and you feel like the respect, and then it's gone.
Like, oh, hey,
it's
the kid's
like
here,
this.
and then like even she doesn't. Yeah.
And all that exposition feels completely natural and almost necessary. Like in the context of what the interaction is looking like. In any other movie, it'd be like, so what's, and it's just kind of garbage. But every single line in all of its dramaticism feels right, and it just feels rich out of the actress's mouth.
Absolutely.
Also, I don't know. Remember how she talks to the kid? She's like, if you ever feel, still wrong by this, like 20 years from now, come find me.
I love that.
Right?
So let's talk about that. I wanted to go on a quick side tangent.
That would have been so much better for the Lost Chapter.
I'm glad that you mentioned that, because there is an internet theory that we're going to talk about right now.
Okay.
Which, as y'all know, there is a lot of speculation about Quentin Tarantino's last film. And with that being said, a lot of people have had opinions on what that last film should be about.
Yeah.
There have been rumors about a Kill Bill Volume 3, which I'm pretty sure will not happen.
No.
Right? I mean, Tarantino has already expressed like different ideas. He was going to make The Critic, and then that canceled. And then
I mean, we could make about Volume 3.
Yeah, we will.
Me versus Sam.
But with Kill Bill Volume 3, or what people have titled Kill the Bride.
Oh.
And people have fan casted. Now this is where you're gonna go. People have fan casted that the girl, who witnesses her mother's death at the beginning of the film, grows up and is played by Zendaya to hunt down Uma Thurman. Yeah, which is, I don't think it would or should happen.
No.
But it's a fun theory.
I think so. It's a fun
these
one.
are like movie cash grabs.
Wow.
Because.
I'd love to see that. That sounds fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
I love Sam clocking like, oh yeah, it's gonna be Zendaya, right?
Zendaya, it's definitely Zendaya. I do love that line of like, hey, come find me.
Like she says,
if you still aren't
I'll be
okay
waiting.
with it. Yeah. I'm gonna tell some people that.
I love the cycle that the movie sets up with that, because the whole thing is about revenge, and at the very beginning of the movie it sets up the next cycle to revenge, because it implies that one day the bride will be hunted after, and then if that happens, then that daughter will hunt down that girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that is a really funny line to quote if like you do something to somebody in public, like you just like push a kid down and you're like, Hey, come find me if
you still feel this way.
If you still feel this way.
That scene is awesome. Another note that I wanted to add is that before that she even enters the house, I don't know if y'all noticed, but it spoils the end of the movie, or at least spoils the end of Volume 1.
How so?
She pulls up the list of the assassins she wants to kill.
Yeah, and it already has the name crossed out.
It has Oren Ishii crossed out.
I noticed that.
So the beginning of the movie spoils the ending. Like, you already know that she's going to succeed, which I also think is just really fun. Like, that's just a fun thing to throw in.
Yeah, it's messing with it.
Yeah.
I think this happened more in Volume 1 than Volume 2, so I'm going to talk about it now as we talk about Volume 1. The whole, like, I've never seen a movie do it to this effect. The whole, like, weird sound in the background, like, as certain things happen, like the chimes.
People were losing
weird,
it at the sound effects.
The bleeping out the name of
I
her,
love
right?
that choice, by the way.
And the whole thing that I'm talking about as like a Draft House, when Draft House, the opening comes on, they use the sound from
the
alarm.
Like, that is so cool. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I didn't know they were from this movie.
I love it so much.
Love that clocked. Also, I don't get that. What's
the bleeping the name.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that, I don't know if there's an official reason online or if Tarantino has spoken to it, but I think it draws attention to the name in the same way that they don't show Bill's face.
Sure.
Like, it's the same technique of like, it's not implying that Beatrix's name is unspoken. They are comfortable saying her name. I just think that it's almost like Quentin Tarantino is saving when the audience finds out what her name is for a very specific moment, because when it hits and they name drop Beatrix Kiddo, it hits a lot harder than if you kind of hear it implied throughout the movie.
Absolutely.
And both of those things were revealed in part 2?
I believe so. Yes, I believe so. I don't think they. Well, no.
Beatrix
I think
was at the end of Volume 1, right?
Beatrix is. Yeah, you're correct.
Okay.
They definitely name drop her at the end of Volume 1, I think.
Yeah.
But either way,
Very near the end, yeah.
they are. Or Tarantino's being mindful of presenting the important ideas of a character to the audience.
Sure.
Preserves Bill's face, and then in the same way, preserves her name. And I think that makes it more memorable. Like, the fact that you're like, what? Like, everyone here usually, we're like, what was that character's name? We don't have that issue with Beatrix. I think it's fun.
I think Volume 1 and Volume 2 also, but specifically Volume 1, is like a testament of how interesting the story, the non-chronological story, like, telling is. Because if this was in order, it just, like, the fact that it's not in order makes it so much more interesting.
Every single structural choice makes complete sense. Like, of course, you start with Vernita Green. Of course, the halfway point is Oren Ishii, and you have that. Everything is laid out perfectly. Any other standout scenes? I kind of want to talk about the anime sequence, unless y'all want to talk about something else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Before I get into it, just y'all's takeaway from that. I think it was really cool.
I enjoyed it. Like, I watched a lot of anime, right? I didn't,
Weirdo.
Actually, so I thought it was pretty good overall. I didn't know there was, like, the original cut was just without the Ricky character. It would have been, like, so much shorter.
Yeah, it was. I don't remember what the exact cutoff was, but I think it was after she kills the boss.
Yeah, that was like,
and it ends there.
Less than half of, like, the whole extended.
And the whole extended was what, 10 minutes? Less?
I think it was 15.
15 minutes?
I had to guess. 15, maybe 20, I don't know.
So on the other hand, I am not into, like, animated anything
Really?
except you know what. It's just like I thought that choice was insane, but I loved it.
Like, just switching to animated?
Yeah, just, like, insane, like, for 15 minutes and then, like, never going back to it.
I think
like,
that is the coolest villain introduction ever.
Absolutely.
Like, the movie just hits pause and says, let's just do a whole anime episode on one of the characters.
It's just insane.
So sick. Like, usually, yes, Tarantino will do this thing where there's a small exposition segment about a character later into the movie.
Sure.
Even though we've had time with that character already.
Yeah.
This was a full-on short film dedicated to Ishii, which was amazing. Like, and Lucy Liu was great.
Yeah. Like, who thinks of this stuff? Like, what do you think Tarantino's, like, thought process was? Of like, hey, I'm just going to throw this in there.
I think it's the same thing with all of his choices, is that he has such profound fanhood for the things that he loves.
Sure.
And if he wants to stick an anime sequence, it would be this film.
This was 2006, right?
2004.
Okay, but even then, like, there was a lot of, like weird looks you would get, especially with, like, anime around then. Like, now it's a lot more mainstream and, like, popularized, but back then I'm sure that was, like, a really weird take, or, like, a really weird direction to go in.
I'm not sure, but I think the weirder direction, and I think this is this explains why that stuff wasn't in the original Volume 1 that was released at theaters, is that stuff was insanely graphic.
Yeah, for sure.
And the dialogue was insane.
Yeah.
He's talking about raping a 13-year-old girl.
He's bad. He's a bad boy.
Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky. What's
Pretty Ricky's going to hell.
Yeah.
Also, he survived a lot. I was like, oh, he's still alive.
I loved how like dramatic that animation presentation was. Like, it was really stretching the bounds of reality, which it does in the live action too. She literally gets shot in the head and survives. But I love it. I love every second of it.
I was really hoping they'd mention that again. Her metal plate in the head when she goes and like it rings.
In this film, I was noticing the whole movie that they love the squirting blood. They love the arm and just going for it.
Well, I like how that part, it was like matching the intensity of the animated.
Yeah,
where
for
like
sure.
in the animated series, the blood is spurting everywhere, and then you watch in the live action, it's the same thing.
And they did that like the whole time. It was all over the movie.
I love how cartoonish and heightened this reality is. It just feels like a superhero movie. Like the way that I kind of see Kill Bill Volume 1 is if an auteur director made a comic book film that wasn't tied to a universe and had to be stripped of its personality to serve a studio.
Sure. Yeah.
That's essentially what The Bride is.
Yeah.
And like she has a costume.
That's
there
so
are
real.
villains.
Yeah.
And the fighting style and everything
the
is
backstory,
heightened.
the training arc.
Yeah, it's kind of a superhero movie, but in the best possible way.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole world is strong enough that it could have a universe built around it.
And I'm so glad it doesn't.
Exactly. Yeah, totally.
I think it's really cool to more so imagine with the other, what is it? There's 5 assassins, right?
Yeah. What is it called? The Viper or something?
Well, each of them have a code name of a snake.
Yeah.
But all of them are such rich characters. It's a really great thing. Any other standouts from Volume 1?
Not really.
The Crazy 88. We hit the opening.
I like
anime
the
sequence.
whole sword making in
I was
Okinawa.
about to say the same thing.
I forgot about that.
That was
gonna say
really
the
fun to
same
watch.
thing.
That is so good.
I really love the classic. This is a old man that looks like a fool, but he's really
Master. Like ice
It's
crack.
such another old tale that Tarantino's putting in his bag, and I love it.
That's so gas.
And I love the like change in tone when she's like, "I'm here for a sword." He's like,
and that like the whole concept of him not making swords, because I think it was like
Classic
30 years. I think is what they said.
Yeah.
he
That's
vowed
so
to never
good.
do it again.
That's so good.
Tori Hanzo.
Which
There
of
you
the
go.
kind of guiding into Volume 2? Which of the characters do you think has the least? Sorry, which of the 5 assassins has the least interesting or least an interesting story?
We trying to rank them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Should we just keep the Bride out and stick with?
Yes.
Yeah, the 4.
Let's recap.
Yeah.
So Vernita Green, the black woman at the beginning.
Yeah.
She's at the bottom for me.
Okay. Then
Okay.
there's Orinishi. Then there's Bud.
Uh-huh.
Then there's the one-eyed gal. I forgot her name.
Oh,
She would
okay.
be second bottom for me. Then it'd
Then there's
be
Bill.
Okay.
Then it'd be the cowboy. What was his name, buddy? Yeah,
Bud.
Mhm. Then it'd be Orinishi, right? Is that how you say it?
Orinishi.
Orinishi.
Okay, and then it'd be Bill.
Bill 1.
Yeah,
I think.
But is Bill an assassin?
I think he's like the leader.
he's part of the
He's a
team.
leader.
So yeah,
We can Google it. You can go ahead.
How do
Yeah,
you
I
rank
think
yours?
so. For me, like not counting, I'm not gonna count Bill because I feel like he's like the boss or he's like the leader. But Orinishi or however you say
Yeah.
it, she's definitely one.
I agree. Yeah.
After that,
I think including Bill, she's one for me.
yeah, still one. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
she's great. The other, then I would put the black girl. Then
Really?
for me, Bud and the one-eyed gal, it's just fine.
Y'all didn't like them?
I like
That's
Bud.
interesting.
I thought it
Well,
was
okay,
fine.
I
didn't like
No,
Bud.
I liked Bud. Like,
I love Bud.
he was great. I loved
Bud
his
is 2
character.
for me.
Yeah.
Well, he's not 2. He's 3 for me. But still, that's like high up because he's competing with Bill and what's her name?
Orinishi. I want to make a case for Bud.
Okay.
And I could see where y'all are coming from because you're like, Bud can exist in any other film. But I think that's the beauty of Bud's character is that like Orinishi, she's just straight up like master assassin.
slinging it.
Yeah, she's just like crazy origin story from kid on, insane killer, right? That's in my opinion like more standard, but the competency is there, and you literally see like the whole Crazy 88 stuff, and she's like the leader of the Yakuza. Is that how you say it?
Something like that.
Yeah,
something
Yakuza.
like Yeah. With Bud, I like how he he hangs in there with those assassins. Like you could feel that the rest of them have a level of craft.
Yeah.
Like the one-eyed girl, she knows how to use a sword too. I mean, the bride is the bride. Vernita Green was good with like the knife work. Like she could clearly fight. But Bud is just a dude, and he's more of just like he just kind of finds his way, and he
works with what he's got.
He uses what's around him. You know what I mean? Like with the shotgun and like all that stuff of how he was talking and the way that he was willing to kill the bride. You could feel in the texture of his character that he was still a huge threat amongst them. At least how I felt. So I loved the way that his character was presented. Like I loved, like for example, just let's begin with the trickery of the bride entering the van, the
trailer home, whatever.
The trailer home, like. I like this theme throughout the whole bloody affair is that they all have this sixth sense where they just know that something's there.
Yeah.
You ever catch that? Like every
sure.
character does that. Yeah. And with Bud, you would expect him to be the least of them.
Yeah.
It's like the bride wasn't anywhere near there, and he just looks and he's like, you could see on his face like he knows. And I like how she's no, that's just for the
okay.
Oh wait, let's
double check.
We're just having some technical issues here. Boom, boom, boom.
It is the camera itself, I think.
Oh.
So I think I'm going to. Would we like to continue without video?
Sure.
Okay.
Or is it the battery?
I'm pretty sure it's the camera battery.
Okay. And you don't have another battery?
No, but I'm honestly okay with that.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So half of this, so volume 1 of the Whole Bloody Affair pod will be with video.
With
volume
video.
2 without.
Second,
the video recording of volume 2 will be released. 20 years later to a wide audience.
There you go.
Anyways, I love that with Bud. And I love how he's just like this lame guy, but he's like keeping up with these really intensely disciplined assassins. I think that's why I love him so much.
For sure. I think so. For me, I get that volume 2 is supposed to be like a different style and a different
it's even more western.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it truly is western with like the whole Bud in the desert stuff. I just think the fact that the two characters aren't as like grand and big as the two of them in the volume 1, just it makes me not like them as much. Like I see what you're saying about Bud, but also he's kind of dumb too.
One question for you: you put the first girl, I don't remember her name, Vernita Green at 2,
yeah,
but she has like no backstory. What makes her like your favorite? Just her character, like acting.
More so the fact that I really didn't care for Bud and the one-eyed girl. I mean, she had the cool scene at the beginning.
She had a cool scene,
so not really too much backstory.
Yeah, there's not too much.
I like the one-eyed girl
action,
a lot. Like the whistle thing, like that's awesome. That's iconic stuff.
I liked her too. It's just that she didn't have like as much backstory as like Bud, or like as much exposition as Bud, right? So that's another reason. Yeah, she's
to me. I saw her as an interesting foil to Beatrix. Like Bill clearly has a thing for blonde girls.
Yeah, for sure.
He just slid her right in there after Beatrix. Was gone. Like I like the movie kind of just glossed over that. Like he just slid her right in there.
Yeah.
I like how everyone's moving around on the set now that there's no. Unfortunately, this is not being captured, but now Sam and Elijah are both
in rocking chairs.
This is one of the most legendary pods in Goldfish Boys history, frankly.
Now I'm currently carrying a rocking chair with one arm as I try to hold my microphone.
My ass is killing me, bro.
Guys, okay, we have to agree on a rank, because how is Vernita Green over Bud?
Yeah, that's
insane.
She didn't
I'm gonna go
do
with
much.
That.
Like she did a great exposition, right? But as a character, she wasn't like elaborating much upon. She didn't have much of a cool fighting style at all. She was really just normal fisticuffs.
I think Bud's charisma alone throws him all the way up to second place.
Also, I love the whole Bud scene of him just working.
I do like that, life. And it shows that he's struggling to like adapt to society, even though he's a master craftsman at what he does. He's struggling to fit in, and
he's not even like I wouldn't even say he's upset, because he could definitely go back into the assassin life. He just chooses not to, is what it seems like.
I fully believed that if you dropped him in the middle of Vietnam, he's wiping hundreds.
Oh, sure.
Bud, he's wiping hundreds. He's putting up numbers.
That's probably what he was.
Did y'all see that he was wearing eyeliner?
No. I did see that.
I think he's gay. Which is no issue.
I can't believe that you don't that you don't love the one-eyed girl. The whistling, she's just like evil version of
She was
Beatrix to
fun.
me.
Like I especially liked her whole scene with as she brings a black mamba
snake.
into the
Yes, that was
suitcase.
also iconic.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
It was
and
so
then
sick.
how she has that like whole different interaction with Pei the sensei compared to Beatrix.
Yes,
Right?
yeah,
It's like
again,
it's like
another
two
foil to
different
Beatrix.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's two different like tones
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
So
And then let me just add on to this. I think in defense of part 2 or volume 2, I like how if you think about it, all the interactions are more social based than physical based. Like
Yeah, I was about to say that actually.
in volume 1, Tarantino gets all of his like physicality out the window with the whole
Yes,
Crazy 88 sequence.
totally.
He's juicing that up with every idea that's in his brain. And that's not to say that volume 2 doesn't have new action stuff in it. All the what is his name, Paime stuff,
Yeah.
all that's completely new. There's new
Yeah.
art styles in there. It's a new style. It's shot differently. It's only 1v1s, right? But all the deaths and interactions, each and every one, it's more social based.
Yes.
With Bud, that's more of a social dynamic happening. With Bill,
Absolutely.
it's more of a social dynamic happening. And even with the fight scene in the van
in the trailer home.
yeah, the trailer
yep.
home, between Beatrix and the one-eyed girl.
The one-eyed girl.
We're forgetting
We can't remember her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of martial arts happening in there, but the conflict in there is that she killed her master. Like that's a
Yeah.
key plot twist that happens.
And
in
they're
the movie.
both like very similar, like intensive fighting style. Both use a sword.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah, and also like the fact that Bud lied about selling his Hanzo sword. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of like,
That was funny.
yeah, there's a
like
lot
that.
of social stuff happening there where it's
Yeah,
about the
absolutely.
dynamics between the characters more so than the action.
It's like hard skills versus soft.
You think he
skills,
lied, or
totally.
you think he just forgot?
I think he lied.
I think he
'cause-
lied. He's
yeah.
just smart.
Well, because there's like the thing he probably lied because it was said to Bud from your brother, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's also an idea. Is that maybe
So that's the reason he
maybe
wouldn't
he
wanna-
lied. It wasn't a Hanzo sword. Is that-
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think he
Okay,
just
interesting.
even though he could sell it for millions of dollars, he wouldn't because it was a gift. I think that's his reasoning for saying, "Oh, I just pawned that thing off."
Bottom line, it's insane that Vernita Green's number 2 and you're Assassin.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I like her stuff.
With that being said, do y'all want to transition into talking about exclusively Volume 2
Let's
and
do
then
it.
we can
Yeah.
talk about the whole
Absolutely.
thing?
That's it.
We get more Bill in volume 2. So.
I love my Bill.
Sam loves his dogs.
Dude, I
Yes.
love Bill.
You love Bill. I think Bill's a creep.
No,
Bill is so creepy, and it's part of the character.
Oh, he's
but
creepy.
So creepy.
You know, y'all said he's like the leader of the Vipers. He's
Yeah.
basically a pimp,
yeah.
in a way, yeah,
right?
Mhm.
Like
He is
I
so
definitely
weird.
see him as my head as like a pimp figure. I
He
mean, the
sends
way
people
he's
to do jobs.
owning
Yeah.
like Thurman's
He's
character.
a daddy.
yeah.
It's really weird. His
Yeah, yeah.
relationship with both Beatrix and the one-eyed girl.
Yeah.
Really weird stuff.
Absolutely.
I hate it. Sam, talk to me about why you like Bill. Are you aspiring to be like Bill?
No, I'm not aspiring to be like Bill, but man, he was cool to watch. Like the way he talked, it was like
Item readings are great.
yeah. He has a little bit of a gravelly voice in the way he talks, but he's also very coherent. He knows how to get into people's heads. I don't know.
Sam didn't want to watch Kill Bill. He wanted to say keep Bill.
No, I wanted to see him get his comeuppance because he deserved to. Well, you know, I don't want to spoil this movie,
Spoiler, bro.
The title is a spoiler.
but no, he was fun to watch the whole time, especially
Spoilers!
with Beatrix.
We need to check up on Sam every once in a while.
Sam has the weirdest takes. Sometimes. I really loved all of the church stuff for the.
Let's
the,
talk
the-
about-
the
yeah,
wedding.
we didn't even touch on that.
The wedding recital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's touch on the
and
wedding
that's
recital, yeah.
at the very start of volume 2 or near there.
It's at the beginning of Volume 1.
Yes,
movie-
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the
But
movie opens on
volume 2 is where we get to meet.
See the scene.
Yeah, see the scene, what's going on. I love the fact that that's where we see the first time of interaction between Bill and Thurman's character.
The Bill name drop was also very well placed.
Absolutely.
Very well placed. Where it's like, oh, that's Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. That whole thing. Samuel L. Jackson, by the way. Fun.
Oh, yeah.
Rufus.
Yeah. So fun.
In there for 2
He's
minutes.
great. Yeah.
Fun stuff.
He's in a lot of Tarantino's movies, isn't he? Yeah.
That's an iconic collaboration. Man, the whole wedding stuff. I love how it's shot in black and white.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's another sleeves thing right there, separating 2 points in the story.
Yeah.
You know, with the black and white color. That was fun. I love how gruesome that is. Her having the baby getting shot on her wedding rehearsal.
Yeah, that was
Gruesome
crazy.
stuff.
We got all of the Bud stuff, of course.
Yeah. So we
volume
started
2.
off with the Bud stuff, right? Like that was like the beginning of. Well, I wouldn't say the beginning, but like it's
Yeah.
the first character we face.
The more that we talk about Bud, or like the more that I think about Bud in this episode, I'm like, I love that. Like, he shoots her with gravel. She goes flying, and then he decides to bury her alive. That is some crazy shit, bro.
He shoots
crazy.
rocks at her, and he's like, "Yeah, that's gonna hurt." I'm like, what?
So chilled out. He feels nothing. He is so numb to the whole thing. He's burying another human alive. Well, nothing.
I love how they're
That was
also
crazy.
like, "Take that stupid hat off," and he's just like, "No."
I think I like that you mentioned that too, because I like how that scene kind of degrades Bill, and it makes you feel even worse about how that he's the one defeating Beatrix. Like how cheap everything is, like how he just
Does
blasts
it?
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't even fight. He just blasts her out the water without even trying. Like you just watched her mow down 100 elite martial artists,
Yeah.
and then this random Texan drunk guy,
Yeah.
who can't even keep his job as a bouncer,
Yeah.
blasts her off the earth.
Yeah.
I love
That's
how
on
heavy
Beatrix.
that feels.
I did forget about the
Wait,
whole.
wait. Did you just say that's on Beatrix?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
She just opens the door and like expects him to like do nothing. I know she thought like, oh, the coast is clear, but still, he's an assassin. Like,
I mean, yeah, sure. It's some of it's her part, but also like his intuition is incredible to just know she's coming. I think the whole. Oh shit! I forgot what. I don't know. Yeah, I forgot. So sometimes that'd be happening.
It's the first time in Gullish.
nah, I get you, Elijah.
I wonder what it was. Yeah, I don't know.
So we all love Bud, and he's now your number one, Elijah. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but it's.
I kind of want to move into the one-eyed girl.
Yeah.
I just want to make this note. I think it was really sick how there's this theme. I don't know if y'all caught this. Every time she tried to open her sword, the wall would catch it.
Oh, it would just
Yeah, and I don't know like what it is about that motif that it just kept happening, but I thought it was really funny. And I don't know what it does about her, the character, but I love that detail. It's just like every time she tries to use the weapon, it just kept sheathing
it
itself.
denies.
Yeah, really fun.
I did forget about the burying thing, like the coffin thing.
Yeah.
To me that just gave me so much more appreciation for Thurman's character. Like I thought of it less as a baller move for Bud and a more baller move for Thurman, because it's just like
wait,
that
she
is
also
so epic.
she digs herself out.
Out of a grave, like
Yeah, I tried that.
Insane.
It didn't work. I had to ask Sean to get me out.
He broke the glass.
that was crazy.
I wanted to so badly ask you what you thought was going to happen during that, like when she is buried alive, and the movie doesn't go like. The movie doesn't jump into the Padme stuff. Like you sit there and she's crying, and you're like, "Oh, she's buried alive."
Yeah.
Or like, what did y'all think was going to happen?
I definitely thought she was going to like climb out. Yeah,
Did you
just
think
because
so?
that is the only way out, or somebody was gonna come dig her out.
I thought she was gonna like punch straight through it, not like the multiple things, but still, she like.
I remember watching that for the first time. I was like, the main character is buried. In the ground. Like, this is insane.
Crazy.
Yeah, and by Bud, no less.
Yeah.
Goodness.
by Bud, yeah.
Paime?
Paime, dude, he was funny. And I love his introduction, like by Bill. Yeah, he's not fond of Americans.
He's just racist,
He's
sexist.
great.
sexist. Yeah. Have fun. Then like literally leaves.
He
That
dropped
was
her off like she was going to school. That was cold.
Yeah. That was rough.
And I love how he comes down the hill beat up too. He's like, yeah, that was just a friendly altercation.
That was funny, actually. Like how there's an implied, like they just threw it down. They just threw hands.
And then, well, you go back to Payway. He's unscathed, you know?
Yeah. But Bill survived that. Like the movie implies that Bill can throw hands.
Which
we
I'm
don't
sure
see
he
him
could.
do much except
No.
like in the
Never.
Yeah, well, kind of. We see
Like 2 seconds of it.
2
Where
seconds of him. I love
Just
that.
At the end.
Yeah, at the end, and also he's quick.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
he had like a gun just on his side.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
He's
That
got
was
the
a cool scene
reflexes
though.
and the experience.
It's like a gunslinger. I don't know, but
Yeah. Any other notable things before we move on to the whole thing as a whole?
I'd say
Care.
just the ending, right? I mean,
Let's talk about
yeah.
the ending,
Yeah,
the
let's
whole
do it.
ending
Let's dig into
sequence
that.
before we jump into the whole thing.
so there was a shot of her crying and then laughing on the bathroom
I
floor.
love that.
I did like that. I think that was her kind of mourning Bill, but at the same time being like glad she's free from his under his thumb.
I love how it juxtaposes itself from the very beginning, where it keeps cutting back to this frame of her on the floor and getting shot, and it's her crying, and you see like the sweat and the tears and the blood on her face when she's on the ground of the church.
Yeah.
And that is shot very similarly in the bathroom, where
Absolutely.
she's like on the ground in tears, but this time it's a feeling of like freedom that she gets.
Absolutely.
Really fun stuff.
That's great.
The whole ending thing.
Yeah.
How did you feel about, instead of it being a climactic battle,
Yeah.
it's a sit down, let's
I
talk.
love that.
Yeah.
Sam likes
I
it.
was
I
gonna
think
ask that,
Elijah's
yeah.
kind of averse to it, yeah.
Oh, really?
No, I'm not averse to it because I love the callback and I love the whole like
The palm.
yeah the 10 was it 5
the 5
senses,
point
yeah.
whatever.
I love the concept of that because it's so like
Over the top.
fantasy like stuff, right? Like I loved the concept of that. Like I do have an issue that the second volume has barely any action like at all. There's a few fighting scenes
Because of the 3 deaths, only one of them is an action scene.
yeah, and the action scene, which the one you're talking about, which death scene is the action scene?
The action scene with her fighting the woman.
In the trailer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and even that scene is not very long.
And then the Paime stuff.
Yes.
But it's more training than
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
actual
he gets
training.
poisoned, if anything.
Yeah.
So it's not really.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does that, yeah.
Also, that's like what's called Chekhov's gun, a case like they introduced the 5-point heart exploding
Yeah,
technique. and
exactly
then-
that. Yeah.
then
I really
very
don't
end.
have an issue with the Bill ending scene being not action because I felt like we got the big action scene in the first volume.
Yeah.
So the fact that last one, like, what really is Bill going to do better than the
that.
Asian girl, right?
Yeah.
So I don't have an issue with that. I kind of loved the 5 points of sense.
And I love them talking in general.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's
Closure
helpful,
and the conflict there of that whole relationship, the
Yeah.
bomb of her daughter still being alive,
Yeah.
all that stuff is insane.
Also, that was I don't know. That kid's creepy. Like,
Yeah.
she killed her goldfish. I'm like, bro, that kid's going to the hospital right now. Like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
I think that the 5 steps are funny. It's just like
The
I don't
5
know.
steps?
Yeah, that Bill takes, right. She does the 5
Oh, the
points, and then he walks 5 steps. I think it's funny.
Did you guys count? Sorry.
Yeah, 5.
Was
it's
it 5?
Yeah, it's 5.
Okay, I
An
counted 6.
interesting difference from the first film. It's like, I don't know about y'all, but when I was watching the Crazy 88 sequence, that first climax in the first volume, I never felt any pressure on the bride. Like for the whole scene, like it's one of the most legendary action scenes.
But you felt like she could take it?
Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
never like, oh, she's about to die. Never,
Okay.
not once. I mean, the movie literally tells you in the beginning of the movie
Yeah.
that she's going to be successful, right?
Yeah.
And you could just kind of feel it. Like she will.
Yeah.
Like you love how epic it is, but you're not loving it because you think she's about to die. That's
Yeah.
not one of the reasons. And it's even cooler that that's not an issue,
For sure.
right? Like that's just a trait.
Yeah.
But in the ending interaction with Bill, it's just mainly dialogue, and yet the whole time I feel Bill completely in control the whole way through, and I kind of like that difference of like from the second that he whips out the gun and shoots where the bride's trying to get to the sword, from that point on, Bill is in the driver's seat the whole time, and
Yeah.
it's a really interesting kind
They're
of
playing his
flip.
game pretty much from that point on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like he has complete command of the screen,
Which-
complete command of the conversation.
He really could have, killed her anytime he wanted to, but I don't feel like he didn't want her to like actually die. Like I don't know. There's a few conflicting
It's weird.
points.
Yeah.
Because he like straight up literally shot her, but he's also like I over exaggerated. Then she's like exaggerated. So
Yeah. It's the craziest version of the Crazy X movie.
Sure.
Well, it's like he hated the fact so much that she went with another guy that he tried to kill her.
it's crazy.
I do like how the movie begins with a mother and her daughter and ends with a mother and her
Yeah.
daughter. That's a cool.
And that girl was
Full
really
circle.
good.
The
The girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
They did
She's
a great
great.
job.
Yeah. I kind of want to do this. We've hit volume 1. We've hit volume 2. Now talking about the whole bloody affair. Do you want to close out with some categories?
Let's do it.
All right. I think we can all agree on Goldfish Boy's favorite scene, or do we disagree?
I think
For the whole movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I disagree.
Okay. Yeah. Yours is what again? I forgot.
The last fight scene with Bill and Beatrix.
Really? That's
Yeah.
your favorite scene?
Why?
That's my favorite scene.
Like
Go into it. Why?
the 3 minutes of sword fighting or what?
No.
It was 3 seconds of sword
Yeah,
fighting.
it was like literally them.
Oh, just like-
and then she gets her hands on him, but it wasn't even the actual fight. It was more of the dialogue between them, of
Okay,
them
the
dialogue is
talking,
great.
the
Yeah.
whole truth serum
Sure.
thing, explaining why she did it, and she was just wanted to protect her kid. Even
Yeah.
but before that, she had no care. She was
Sure.
like gone across the earth just for Bill.
It's because Sam idolizes Bill.
Sam loves Bill.
No, I just
Bill lover.
I love that whole dialogue, that ending.
Pro Bill. Or what's
Interesting.
that Bill spinoff?
I do want the Bill spinoff. I would love to see the whole crew like in their little adventures. So.
I mean that scene is great, but like I don't understand how you can take that over the.
I just can.
The 88 scene.
I just can.
That's why Sam's on the pod. Sam brings a spot. Otherwise, it'd just be me and Elijah here just agreeing.
Being too happy about it.
Yeah.
Agreeing too much.
Yeah. Okay. So we have Sam. We'll just say finale.
Yeah.
Of Volume 2. Elijah and I, Crazy 88. Honorable mention, I would say, is the origin of Orin Ishii. Is my honorable
Absolutely.
mention.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
All right. Talladega Nights quote of the movie. What's y'all's favorite quote from this?
Oof.
It's very tough because there's
a
many
lot.
incredible quotes in this.
This is tough.
I can't even think.
Yeah. Do you have some options or not really?
Unfortunately, no. I
Yeah.
don't have nominees.
Huh. Quote of the movie.
It's a really hard one.
Yeah, we can circle back to that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Kevin Durant, real MVP. I'm gonna break a rule here. I think we usually keep it for actors,
Uh-huh.
but I'm just gonna say forget it. Tarantino is the MVP of this movie.
For sure.
Or I don't know who edited this because
Sally Mank, I think.
they did a great job.
Yeah, the editing is phenomenal. Sound design is incredible.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Sound design
nominees.
is-
Wait, you think that
Incredible.
she's the MVP? I think she's Thelma. I think the editor is Thelma,
Yeah.
but the MVP, like the most valuable player, you think is the editor?
MVP.
What is this movie without that? Like,
Oh, God damn it. Okay. Hey, we appreciate editing on the pod.
shout out.
What about you? What you got?
MVP. And you said Tarantino?
I go Tarantino. I
Okay.
think he's the most valuable player. And we usually keep it strict to the actors.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to break the rule here for this.
Man, I
As
mean,
Sam
if you're
did.
going,
Picking the editor. Fucking
if you're going Tarantino, I'm definitely going Thurman.
Thurman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This movie. Do y'all think that this movie would be the same if somebody else was there? 'Cause
I was
don't.
thinking about this.
Hard.
Thurman is so perfect in
Yeah.
that. I was thinking about this in the context of female leads and the issue of like in modern blockbusters, we have this thing where people are like, or a lot of franchises are trying to reinvigorate themselves with just the female version of the franchise. Like,
Yeah.
there's talk of we're gonna have a female Bond. There's the Ocean's 8 film. There's the female Ghostbusters. There's all these like reincarnates of iconic male-led franchises that are now female-led, but just like the worst version.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate, like, there's a lot of internet hate on like Captain Marvel and Rey and Star Wars and all this conversation about like the issue with female characters.
Yeah.
And Tarantino, props to him, has delivered one of the most iconic female action stars ever. And I was wondering why that is with this character specifically. And I think it's because, like, with Uma Thurman, she has the physicality and the presence, and she has like a masculine tinge to her where she can keep up and is a believable action star. Where it's like, oh, she's beating the crap out of all these people, and it feels real. But she's also like, she still has her sexuality, and she's still present
For
in
sure.
a way that, like, oh no, like she's still a female.
Yeah.
And it's not this thing where it's being like shoved in your face of like, she doesn't say like, just because I'm not a
Yeah.
man, like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? There's none of that in this movie, none of that crap, and it's not even in that time period where that
For
would
sure.
even be a thing.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah,
I remember
Great.
one time us two talking about something similar to this, and I remember you saying this movie and Mad Max Fury Road are some of the like most feminist films in terms of like they just have a legit good strong female character. And
Yeah.
actually, like I've never seen a female lead action this well. Like this was incredible.
Yeah. So would you take Thurman over Theron in terms of like action stardom? Charlize Theron, who leads Furiosa.
Yes, I would. I've never, like I said, I think this is the best woman-led action film I've ever seen,
Yeah, Thurman is phenomenal.
and probably the best, like at least the top 3 best action films I've ever seen. Like to take the women thing out of it, it's
Yeah.
just incredible.
Yeah, awesome stuff.
I have some quotes for us.
Thank you.
That want to, it's okay. So we got some options. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
That's that's iconic.
It's
Gosh.
it's said a few times. Revenge is never a straight line. It's a forest, and like a forest, it's easy to lose your way.
I've got one.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm down to fuck.
Forgot about that one.
Sorry for cussing.
Remember what's that guy's name?
Buck.
Buck. Yeah. My name
I
is
forgot about
Buck,
Buck.
and I'm down to fuck.
Oh, bad boy.
That's my quote of the movie.
You got That woman deserves her revenge, and we deserve to die.
It's Bud. That's iconic. Oh,
Great
dude,
one.
by the way, the eye acting by Madsen.
Yeah.
Incredible. Okay.
Really
yeah,
good.
That's probably another reason why I love Bud. Is just Madsen is so charismatic.
Yeah.
His eye thing was that woman. That woman deserves to get her revenge. Yeah.
You may not be able to fight like a samurai, but you can at least die like a samurai.
Or Inishi.
Or Inishi, yeah. When I arrive at the destination, I'm going to kill Bill.
That's probably the quote.
Yeah,
I like that.
I think so too.
I like just Bill talking about Bud talking about pawning this Hattori Hanzo sword, and then they're like you pawned Atari Hanzo sword, and then he's like, I think it's priceless, and Bud's like, not in El Paso it is.
It's like $250.
This one's from Bill. It was not my intention to do this in front of you. For that, I'm sorry, but you can take my word for it. Your mother had it coming.
That's a great one.
Great one.
Another one. Man, I just left that out of my mind. But yeah, those are some good ones.
Great quotes.
All right, I love that. Thank you for pulling that up.
Faux show, brother.
Willem Dafoe. Who stole the film? I got mine. Who's yours?
Mine was Go-Go.
Great.
Very strong. When she wraps the chain around Thurman's neck, I think that's the closest in the movie for me thinking like this character actually has the chance to take her down. Like she was framed as like somebody who was a serious like contender, and I think the action that she showed very, very much impressed me.
Great. Sam?
I can't remember his name. I also can't really pronounce it. The sword maker.
Hattori Hanzo.
There you go.
That's a great pick.
I don't remember his name, and to be honest, I can't really pronounce it.
That's a
like
great pull,
half
Sam.
of the
I love
names
that.
of my life.
I love it.
I'm gonna go. I don't know if he has too much screen time, but I'm going Paime.
Yeah.
Paime? Yeah.
Yeah, I love.
I don't think he had too much screen time. But
His mannerisms are fun, like where he whips his his beard and he like stands on the sword. All that stuff is hilarious.
there's like his
great.
signs of approval when he like rubs his beard too.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I love it. The way he
The
shot,
weird stuff is so funny.
like the crash zooms where the camera just like slams into his face.
Or doesn't he stand? Yeah, he stands on the sword. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
you're right.
character's stupid iconic for how little screen time he gets. Oh wait, no,
my.
that's a lie. It's Buck, bro. Buck is
Yeah,
who's all
Buck.
the movie.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm down with Buck. Also, the guy who pays.
Sorry
Buck,
for
where
cussing.
he's like,
Yeah.
You're the prettiest girl I've had tonight, or
Yeah,
something
all
like
day.
that.
Good stuff.
That's so weird.
Roger Deakins Roger Deakins shot of the film. I was about to say Roger Deakins who shot the movie, which is not a category. Roger Deakins best shot of the film.
I think one of the ones I'm going to think about is the final battle with Oshi Rihi, whoever that girl.
I have said her name so many times in the pod. Y'all ran out of them.
That is the shot with the fountain. I think that shot for me is going to.
Oh, when it's like going down and then she
the
falls.
snow and
yeah.
It's
the-
kind of like
fountain.
that Western
Yeah.
style shot where they're facing each other off, like dueling.
For
it.
sure. That
Very-
shot is going to be in my mind for a while.
I love that. There's a whole film where that last kind of sequence is based off of called Lady Snowblood.
Okay.
We should probably watch it because
Okay.
that film is cited a lot as a huge reference or a
Interesting.
huge inspiration point for Kill Bill.
Okay.
Yeah. To watch some Asian cinema.
Yeah,
Because
there
I
you
also
go.
haven't seen Lady Snowblood. Sam?
Mine would really be the Crazy 88 scene. Is that what they're called, right?
Yeah.
The top down one from the glass like dance floor, whatever you want to call it.
Top down.
Where she's surrounded by all those goons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say a similar frame where I think she's standing on the rail or the ledge and it's a shot of where the camera's coming up and you see the whole Crazy 88 like
Yeah.
beneath as she stands over them.
Yeah.
Really sick shot.
That's
And then
great.
also just the two silhouette shots from both films, the blue one in volume 1 and the red one in volume 2 with
Yeah.
Paime. Both of those
Great.
really stick out.
Great ones.
Beautiful. Like some of the most iconic shots in film history.
For sure.
All right. Thelma Shoemaker, best crew member. So you're going to go editing.
Yeah.
You got one?
Can I say casting?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
These people are incredible. Like
that's a great
I
point.
don't think that the movie would be as impactful if any of these weren't here. They were so good.
Honorable mention to my special effects guy with all the blood and like from the chopped off limbs.
Sam loves his special effects. Yeah, the squirters, the dude
Squirters.
who made all that blood.
The squirt makers.
Their version of Sam.
That's where
Yeah.
Sam.
He's their
Sam
Sam.
got inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To where I got my recipe.
I'm gonna highlight specifically the sound design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who did
Okay.
it, but sound was
good.
incredible
Me.
in this film.
I did it.
I remember being in the theater and just feeling like, wow, like it feels like they're hitting each other super hard, and it's not because they're actually hitting the ground that
Great
hard or
point.
hitting each other that hard.
Yeah.
It's just because the sound design just hits.
Great hint. Yeah, for sure.
All right, Frank Serpico fit of the movie.
Fit of the it's definitely the yellow. Just
Uma
yellow
Thurman,
tracksuit.
Yeah.
yellow tracksuit. What is that? Yeah.
It really is
The
like you said, Seth, like superhero like, right?
Yeah.
Like if I see someone with a yellow jumpsuit on,
You know what's another one that I really like?
Go ahead.
It's the whole crew of what are they? The Vipers, and their black ties. And
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
black
Yeah.
suit and ties. I don't know.
Yeah, when they're walking in.
where they're into the church, right?
Yeah.
Or the church. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I love that. Oh, sorry, we already hit on this, but I think on quote of the film, Lucy Liu's monologue after she murders one of the Yakuza bosses, or not, it's not really a monologue, but she just says, like, she just delivers that crazy line reading.
Dude,
That was insane. I love that.
that is great.
Yeah.
That
Just-
I forgot about that whole scene in
Yeah.
that room. How quick she hits that guy's head
Yeah,
off.
like she like gets on the
Yeah.
table and in very anime like fashion, like speed runs on
Yeah.
the table and just
That
assassinates
is
him.
so good. And I forget, like, some of my favorite dialogue is like what you're saying, how she's like you can question anything you want, but my like nationalism or my like what is race or ethnicity, you cannot question that. I thought that was so fun.
That's the one off limit thing.
So
yeah.
good.
Okay. Do we have a Saltburn scene? Saltburn most uncomfortable?
Grave. No, I'm just kidding.
I have one. It's the scene where they're calling her to the rehearsal and she kisses Bill and after calling her daddy.
Oh yeah.
And they're just some really weird kisses. That's weirder than the scene of Buck and that dude trying to have sex with her corpse.
Those are two weird ones.
Yeah.
Very weird. And also, I mean, uncomfortable wise, the whole anime stuff, right? I mean, that one is obvious.
One thing that made me like just a little uncomfortable to see, that made me like go ew, was when her second eye came out.
Oh yeah, that
Fun.
was funny.
And the
That was
feet
funny.
stomping on the eye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No joke.
Yeah. That was
Which leads me to this. I have this listed as John Wick best action scene, but I kind of want to tweak it. John Wick best kill of the movie. What's the best death? Like out of all the action scenes, there are a lot of deaths. Who had the best one?
I'm gonna motion to retitle that award to the Kill Bill.
Oh, the Kill Bill best kill of the movie. I
think we have to do that.
Elijah, wonderful idea.
What was the
work.
original name?
John Wick.
Okay. Yeah, I like the Kill Bill.
The Kill Bill best kill of the film.
Best kill. I don't know. You could go anywhere.
You probably can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I think the Viper is great.
The Viper.
The Black Mamba.
Snake, right? I mean, not in action.
Oh, you mean
not
like-
in action scene
like
when
Bud's
it
death.
gets
Okay.
I think that was cool.
You know, I would go with the.
I don't think that's the best kill though.
Yeah,
I would go with the first one. Technically not a kill. It's when they first kill the bride, and she's like, "It's your kid, Bill," and then it cuts off.
So your best kill of the movie is not a kill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the scene that we just talked about in the boardroom. The head, just like chopped off faster
That's a great
than
one,
you can
yeah.
even think.
I'm trying to think best kill in both like how they died and like who died in
Their
the context.
importance,
Yeah, like their
for sure.
importance
Yeah.
and also like how.
Sure.
Balancing that out. It's really interesting stuff. I might have to go with Bill.
Yeah.
Like the lead up to her killing Bill, the amount of deaths leading to the kill of Bill, her
Sure.
finding Bill, the setup of like her learning that secret technique
That
by
no one got
Paimei.
taught.
That was crazy.
I think I'm gonna have to, and the title of the movie is Kill Bill. I think I would regret not putting Bill as the best kill of the Kill Bill
Sure.
best kill of the movie award.
Makes sense.
That's
How did One-Eyed Girl kill Pei Wei?
Poison.
Gotcha.
Poisonous food.
Gotcha.
yeah,
Because that was crazy.
Because she got her eye taken out by him.
Yeah.
yeah, crazy. Wow. Yeah. All right, I love that. I love this. Of the assassins, who's who? I have my two right here. I know. Elijah's Bud.
yeah,
Sam is
that's
Bill. And I'm Oren Ishii.
You're already, okay.
Yeah, you are Onashi. So then who's Black Girl and one
So Black Girl's
Girl?
Malachi. Because he's the. Because we know one black person.
And then who's the eye patch lady?
Yeah, who's
I think
lady?
Eye Patch is Hannah.
Hannah? Yeah, I was about to say
I
that.
think Black Girl is. Who's
Who's a family
I don't
person?
know about that.
Who's a family person in our
Oh,
little
please.
group?
I don't really think it has to do with. I mean, I guess that's all we know about her.
She's
That's all
feisty.
we have to go off of.
All right, we're
I'm gonna
settling with
say
Malachi.
I'm not sure about that one. She's hard to put our finger on.
And
I think Ben is Bud.
Nah,
Although, yeah.
but super.
I don't think I'm Bud because Bud was lazy.
But you give that kind of like a.
No, not that Ben is lazy. I'm just saying that.
But you don't
Just
give
saying
off.
that I'm not
Bud
Bud.
doesn't give off a lazy vibe at the same time. He gives off more of a laid back kind of vibe.
I feel like, yeah. Or to me, Bud comes off as like he doesn't
I
care.
think about it like this. I think you're Bud, because give yourself some credit. Bud is hanging in there with the top assassins of the world. Like, Bud doesn't seem like he's hanging in, but he's
Yeah.
a master.
yeah.
And he's doing it not nonchalantly, like you said.
Yeah.
Could see that.
He's
Yeah.
chilled out. Yeah.
Elijah's a nonchalant plumber. Yeah. So.
If you were an assassin, your weapon would be a shotgun.
That's true.
It's the southern in you.
For
the
sure.
redneck in you. Come on.
The Arkansas in me.
Yeah, and I'm Oren Ishii, obviously.
Yeah,
Who's
you definitely
Beatrix?
Oh,
It's a great
Yeah.
Matthew.
Matthew.
bro. Beatrix is Eve when she's.
Oh.
Kill Elijah.
Kill Elijah.
She'd kill everybody when she's mad if she could, dude.
Guys, the Back to the Future memorabilia category. If you could travel back
Sword.
in time.
Sword. Oh, Bud sword. Bud
sword?
sword.
Bud sword.
Give me Bud sword.
Why Bud sword?
Because
I don't know.
You're
It's
Bud.
just because I'm Bud. Yeah.
The Bride's Hattori Hanzo sword. Pretty sick.
Is
Pretty
it's
sick.
Technically the best.
Imagine having that hung on your wall. Be sick.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good. How about the eyeball?
Oh, you know what? I might take just to have it, the pussy wagon.
Oh, Sam, you don't need that. You have that already. Sorry for cussing.
Oh man, that's good stuff. Oh man, I'm happy that how we could just this movie has so much movie in it that we can just blaze through these categories and every single one is relevant. Best hang,
Oh.
Pai Mei.
We're getting killed
Actually,
on the
no,
spot.
dude.
Pai Mei's unironically the worst hang.
He's the
I
worst
would
hang.
rather hang with
He's
Bill
taking
than
that way
Pai
too
Mei.
serious.
Elijah and Pai Mei together 30 seconds. Elijah's not making it out.
Elijah's losing both eyes.
One of us is going.
One of us.
Well,
It's
what
you,
else?
buddy.
You're taking
It's
Pai
not
Mei.
me. It's not me. Best hang.
Bud is clearly the best hang.
Oh, Bill.
Bill?
Yeah.
Bill?
Ugh.
Bill would be a
That
great hang.
creep-
I mean, it's
Bill's a
creepy,
pedo.
but he's
Yeah.
he has some stories.
Bill would be an interesting
Bill has
hang.
some stories.
But I would love just like talking and eating a dinner with or what's his name? Sword guy.
Hattori
Sword
Hanzo.
guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like how we
yeah.
didn't pick Hattori.
Yeah.
Hanzo. He's the least problematic character.
Well, because like literally, he before he's introduced as a sword maker, he's just a sushi chef, a bad one, but he's like very
Yeah.
like nice to the customer.
Oh no
you know?
no. I'm eating dinner with the piano player,
The piano.
Rufus. Ah. Okay. not-
Rufus and Atari.
okay. Those are some good hangs.
What about you, Seth?
I think I gotta go Hatari also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great hang.
Forget Bud. I was just thinking of just the assassins,
Mm.
but yeah, we're definitely going with Hattori Hanzo.
Yeah.
And he could teach me how to make a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He give me
for
one.
sure.
He'll teach you how to hone your craft.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of the swords, Elijah, I don't know if you remember this in Pulp, but Uma Thurman's character, I believe her name was Mia, something like that.
Yes.
Do you remember her talking to Travolta in the diner?
Okay.
First third of the film.
Okay. Yes.
And she's talking about a pilot that she acted in.
not really.
No?
I don't really remember
Like
that.
she acted in a
Okay.
TV show, like a pilot episode.
Okay.
Sound familiar, kind of?
Not really, but I believe you.
I'm gonna kind of paraphrase, but if you look this up, this is cool. So Uma Thurman, obviously in Pulp and then Kill Bill, and her character in Pulp talks about how in this pilot that she acted in, it was about these 5 like killers, and one specialized in knives, one with another weapon, one with another, and a lot of people point that to like it being a setup to Kill Bill, where Kill Bill is that pilot that wasn't greenlit in the Pulp Fiction universe.
Okay.
In all of Tarantino's films, they all kind of reference each other, and they all kind of live in this Tarantino timeline.
Sure.
Where like they all kind of like live in each other's universes.
Sure.
So I think it's also fun to look at this film as the pilot that character in Pulp Fiction starred in,
Interesting.
because of that connection where
Sure.
she played someone who was good with knives.
For sure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just
That's a fun
thing.
little Easter egg.
little inside scoop there.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah. Any other closing thoughts on the whole bloody affair?
This is a banger. This ended up This is definitely in my top 10 on actually like top 5 on favorite and best films.
Wow.
This is way up there for me. Sam, where does this sit on your all-time list?
This really high up. I would say we're within the top 10.
Yeah.
It would move around there. I have a very hard time solidifying my films, so
For sure.
they're always changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Seth?
Oh, this is all-time favorite.
Yeah. This is top 20 for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. If I was being more conservative and strict about it, it would be Volume 1.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
just the exclusivity involved and
To me, this is one movie because of the way I watched it.
yeah.
So
of course.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the experience of getting to see this cut. It was an incredible
So fun.
incredible moment.
And we have some bangers coming up in the theaters here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think
Can't
we're like on our 4th or 5th of these this kind of like fall winter
New release.
release
Yeah.
thing. This will likely end up being a yearly thing because this is always where all of the movies just
All
get
the-
shoved.
yeah.
And we
What did we do last week? Was it Running
Running Man and
Okay,
Frankenstein
Running Man.
were last week's episode.
So we're on it because we'll probably there's something new coming out this week.
we gotta
or
hit
next week.
We gotta hit Wake Up Dead Man.
Wake Up Dead Man, yeah, and that's out now on streaming, and they're showing it as some theaters.
really want to watch that ping pong one.
Marty Supreme. That
Yeah.
comes out Christmas Day is Marty Supreme, Avatar, and Violent
Avatar
Night
is
2.
December 18.
Oh wait, it's not Christmas Day.
No.
Oh, perfect.
It's
Okay.
sooner. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you gonna be able to see Marty Supreme with us? Because you're gonna be gone, right?
Unfortunately, I will be gone on Christmas. Yeah, I'm leaving Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And I won't make y'all wait until 4 days after Christmas because I will be back for like two days.
Do we want to pod on Marty Supreme?
Let's do it.
Oh, wait, I'm willing to wait
Okay.
to watch it and pod right after.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
So we have that. Wake Up Dead Man and Avatar 3 in between.
Yeah. Can would y'all want to do Dead Man Walking this
Absolutely.
week?
Yeah.
Can try to find some time to see it in theater.
Yeah.
And if not, in streaming. But
Yeah. If
it
y'all have
hopefully
time this
theater?
week, I want to see it
let's do it.
in theaters. Sam, you down?
I'm done.
Yeah.
I've heard it's amazing. I've heard it's
cannot wait.
great.
Yeah. I've been waiting on this for so long.
Yeah. That's hype.
Yeah. All right. I was happy to talk to y'all about this film.
Mm-hmm.
The Whole Bloody Affair. That was Goldfish.
Boys. I like me and I just rearranging hers.